college football playoff is here. The long regular season has all been building to this. And now, first-round games and home field settings. This place is going to be rocking. Welcome to Chapel Hill and beautiful Keenan Memorial Stadium, the home field of the North Carolina Tar Heels. As we see the number 12 seed in this playoff, the UTSA Roadrunners, taking on a playoff team from last year, the North Carolina Tar Heels. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. The playoff is here, and let's not wait any longer. Let's get this going. Kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this college football playoff gets underway. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And he's tackled just short of the 25. So North Carolina's offense comes onto the field for the first time today. Get a matchup on paper, Kirk, that really seems to favor this dominant defense. And unless this offense can do something special, it feels like yards and first downs are going to be hard to come by today.
What this defense does a really good job of is negating any ability at all to run the football. Puts you in obvious passing situations, and then they turn it loose and get after the quarterback. I feel bad for the offensive line and especially the quarterback today. The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Running out of time in the pocket. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Scanning the field, it's Sampson. Running back grabs it on the screen. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a third down early in the game, a chance to get him off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
Big throw caught in the left side. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Boy, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy is off to a great start in this big playoff game.
He'll throw it now. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They make the tackle, but that play moves it inside the red zone. And the Tar Heels will line up on 1st and 10.
Well, it's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain in a first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
This is the 6th play on the drive. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. And this pass is on target, caught. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Early drama here in this playoff game. It's a 4-point play. They try to convert on 3rd down in the red zone. Back to throw again. He's got it right near the end zone. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal. And the Tar Heels will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Okay, now it's 2nd and goal from the 1. The 2nd and goal, to hand it to him again. They test the middle there, but get nothing. Potential 4-point play early in this playoff game. It's 3rd and goal. They try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Touchdown, Tar Heels, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. This offense comes out, immediately gets points on the board. Welcome to the playoff.
Man, that's coming out on the field with a purpose. Look, it's playoff time. Everything you prepared for is earned here and now. And that opening drive was the fruits of that preparation.
They'll return it from inside the 5. So UTSA's offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. Patrick, let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors. These sacks will be brought down right at the 5-yard line.
Wow, what a rough way to start this football game for these guys. Already kind of in a hole inside their own 20. In the first play, they give up a sack, and now they're going in the wrong direction, getting a little closer to their own goal line.
And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Bringing pressure. He shreds the tackle. That's a safety for the defense.
Man, that is a big-time play by this defense, and the only way they can score points without getting a turnover. That should give this team a spark.
He breaks free.
Returner brings it out to the 38. And your North Carolina Tar Heels.
And here comes the North Carolina offense back out onto the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line, because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route, and the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw.
Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Well, anytime you defend this kind of offense, you need defensive backs who are really comfortable in defending the ball being thrown downfield. It's not just the short to intermediate throws, it's the deep shots that they're willing to take. I love how he showed patience here before he knocked the ball away.
They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
A quick throw out left, complete. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Defense is coming after him. He's got it, looking for the end zone. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4.
Man, Chris, everything seems to be clicking for this offense. And if they can keep this up through all 4 quarters, it could get really ugly by the 4th.
Makes the catch, but the defense breaks in the ball, and it's a short gain. Coming up, second down and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, UNC.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
And here's the return from inside the 5. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. Looking to throw it on first down. They pressure him and get him. The loss back to the 7-yard line.
That's the 3rd sack now, and we're not even to halftime. The offense is losing. They're getting whipped up front at the line of scrimmage. The offensive coordinator better make some adjustments, or this thing could snowball.
And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain. And this crowd coming to life here trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense And back. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain. And the Roadrunners will line up to boot it away. That's just the first punt for this offense tonight. So from his own end zone, he gets the kick away. And it's taken right on the midfield logo. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. And the Tar Heels offense is back out on the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? They'll hand it off. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield, it's Sampson. Receiver makes the catch. The defense will wrap him up after a 7-yard gain. It'll bring up fourth down. And the Tar Heels will come to the line here looking to convert on fourth down. With some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Looking for the wideout. And it's broken up there. Great play, a fourth down stop.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this fourth down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
It's an out route, the catch made. The Roadrunners come up to the line in the hurry-up. And it's North Carolina in front, Kirk. We reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. And the quarterback dropping back. Under pressure, just lets it go.
Boy, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield.
Swarm with a pass rush, a sack.
Boy, this defense is having a game. So much pressure, so many sacks already. We're not even to halftime. The offense better do a better job of protecting, and I think the offensive coordinator needs to make
trapped again in the pocket.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Well, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
The North Carolina offense is back out there on the field. Defense got a big fourth down stop in the last possession. Let's see what happens here. He's got room to run. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid gain, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
Lets it fly out of the wideout. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
Looking deep downfield to the left. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Force out of balance, but not before the football's moved inside the 10. It'll be first down and goal. Back to throw. It's Sampson. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly, you got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
Nothing on that play makes it second down and goal from the 2. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Touchdown, North Carolina. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Chris, you think this guy, when he went to bed last night at the team hotel, thought he would score not 1, not 2, but 3 rushing touchdowns in 1 game? What a day.
And the point after is good.
UTSA 0.
And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes the Roadrunners offense back out on the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. And they begin to click now. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. Handoff from the shotgun. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. That's a stop behind the line of scrimmage. They've got him for a 3-yard loss. And the Roadrunners will line up to kick it away. Offense goes backwards on this drive. He's on to punt it away now. He'll field it close to the 50. Returner tackled right there. That's when they'll start the drive. And here comes the North Carolina offense back out onto the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. The receiver makes the catch. They make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28.
Well, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz.
It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window.
Great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Blitz and a quick sack.
If I'm on this offensive line, I would not want to look at the game film after their performance today. It's almost like they've been moonwalking backwards the entire game, getting pushed all around by this defensive front. Chris, they've already given up 6 sacks alone in this game.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. And he drops back in the gun. Just trying to get rid of it. He'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack. Incomplete. Second down coming up. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Going to try to use his legs here. Breaking free at midfield. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Well, this is the risk of playing man-to-man coverage for the defense. You got to spy the quarterback to prevent him from picking up big yards like this. Good decision by the quarterback.
Oh, the pass rush gets home.
This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle the pressure of this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of, Chris, get this, 7 sacks in this game so far.
After consecutive losses, he did a miracle here on 3rd and a mile. Looking to throw here. Oh, they've got him on the blitz. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And the Roadrunners bring their punt team onto the field. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Back to pass. It's Sampson. looking to set up a screen pass here. Breaks an open space. They make the stop, but not before he moves the football across midfield. First down at the 48. The drive stays alive with that first down completion. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. The pass is incomplete. He dropped the first down attempt here across the middle.
Well, you know how it is on these slant routes. They're much quicker than maybe the receiver's anticipating. To me, it looked like he misjudged this one, and he simply couldn't bring it in.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. The pass rush closing in. Quick throw complete to the tight end. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
And the Tar Heels with 1st and 10 here. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. That's a nice play. It'll set him up first down now at the 12.
Another great play by this receiver, and I tell you, the offense coordinator is doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him is making it very challenging to be able to create the matchups that the defense wants.
You can't reach the goal line. They tackle him inside the 5. The timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. He finds the running back in the flat. Oh, the ball is loose near the goal line. Scooped up with the defense.
Just a squandered opportunity to put points up on the board, and so...
So hang on here. We've got a timeout as the coach wants the officials to take another look. He thinks he might have a shot at getting this overturned. And the defense will spend their second timeout here to make some adjustments. So they take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn that ruling on the field. And they're going to go with the Wildcat formation and an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. Correct snap. Oh, and he's going backwards. The Wildcat look did not fool this defense at all. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Offense facing 2nd and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
So they're right on the doorstep here. Gets stoned here on 2nd down. Now you've got to come up with a good play call here on...
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Tar Heels.
Wait, Chris, 1, 2, 3. This is his 4th rushing touchdown in this game alone. This guy has a chance to not only be player of the game, maybe player of the week in the whole sport.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
UTSA 0.
And he takes this from inside 5. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. A deep shot right down the middle. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Oh, he's bringing it back. And he steps out of bounds after the great pick. Solid return to set up his offense.
Not a real good throw here. He put too much air under the ball, turned into a floater. Now defensively, this is a dream. All you're thinking in that situation is just don't drop it. It's almost like a fair catch on a punt.
Touchdown, UNC. Still no answer for this offense.
Chris, we're only a few ticks from halftime. It doesn't feel like this thing's already over. Just a first-half beatdown to be remembered. This is going to be a fun locker room at halftime.
So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Return begins inside the 10. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. Here comes a first down pass attempt. pressured and dropped back at the 8-yard line.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. You got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
They punted 4 times already, on the verge of a 5th. They can't convert this 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Receiver makes the grab, breaking free at the 35. And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. Touchdown, UT San Antonio, as they fight back here in this playoff game.
Well, this first half has been a disaster for this offense, but this touchdown is big. Hopefully it can build some momentum for them when they come back out for the second half.
Automatic on the PAT. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime of the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Sampson. He's hit as he throws it, and it falls incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down. And the offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. Empty set now, 5 wide. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. First down, looking to throw the ball. Fires quickly to the left. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. He's got it in the open. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. And the Tar Heels lining up here on 1st and 10. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. He cannot escape. It's a sack. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds. Here in the first half. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. And that falls incomplete as time runs out in the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. Exciting, action-packed, enormous drama. Talk about a first half of football.
Return starts from inside the 5. And the returner is brought down. The UTSA offense is back out on the field now. A lot of work to do in the second half. Down big. Can they get something going right now? And they'll start the 3rd quarter here on the ground. He's got the first and still going. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Bring the pressure and down he goes.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. And the Tar Heels offense is back out on the field. Looking to throw. It's Sampson. The ball is caught. They finally stop him. Big play. Moves the ball to the 22.
Chris, much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up.
Oh, they trap him for a sack.
This is good pressure by the defense, but it just felt like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a little bit too long, which allowed the defense to get home.
That sack makes it second down and forever. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Short pass finds the tight end. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
The offense couldn't convert on fourth down the last time in this situation. Let's see if they can this time. Receiver grabs it. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Caught, completion. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. Game moves it to the 35, first down again. They mix it up with a run, and he's tackled right at the 40-yard line. Second down after that run on the previous play. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Oh, quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. He has first down yardage at the 46. And now from the pistol formation. Here's the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at second and 13. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. He's looking deep down the middle. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
The North Carolina offense is back out there on the field. Caught for the completion. They get him down pretty quickly, but it's a solid gain on that short throw. That completion makes it second down. Dropping back, it's Sampson. Here's a throw underneath to the back. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage.
Man, it's so valuable to have a back like this who can take a check down and turn it into a first down. That level of playmaking is such an asset to a team in today's game.
Quick throw, that's an RPO caught on the left side. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again, and we can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
They bring him down to the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. It'll be first down. And the Tar Heels starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Looking for 6. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, North Carolina.
Boy, great job here of finding him again. That's his second touchdown reception in this football game.
And the extra point was up and good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
North Carolina, 44, UTSA, 7.
They're returning from inside the 10-yard line. And they've got the returner corralled. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Ball handed off. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss on the play. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. second down. We're going to throw it. There's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. Touchdown, Tar Heels. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
Oh, it's your worst nightmare if you're a quarterback. They bring the blitz. He doesn't recognize it. Ball goes on the ground. Defense does a great job of picking this thing up. That's exactly what they hope for. Catch the quarterback off guard. It works out. It gets him a touchdown.
UTSA 7.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. They're going to run it. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Give it to the back again. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a... Looking for a man deep on the right side. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Roadrunners.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. When he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
51. UTSA 14.
Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And here comes the North Carolina offense back out onto the field. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. To throw, it's Sampson. Caught by the receiver. Defense surrounds it. Just a short gain on that completion. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Looking right, this one caught. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Here's a quick screen to the receiver. He brings him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more.
Touchdown, UNC. That's how you finish a play. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine. A playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
And the returner will be brought down. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Stout defense there. It's a 3-yard loss on that run. Rough start to the drive. They lose 4. Makes it now 2nd down and 14. Same back, another carry. Oh, the defense has him behind the line. A tackle for loss, and that'll do it for the 3rd quarter. And it's North Carolina in front, Kirk. In these playoff games, we certainly hope for a much more competitive battle with a shot at the national championship on the line. It has not been the case here so far. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And this winds up a safety.
Well, Chris, just when it looked like it couldn't get any worse for these guys, it goes from being bad to even worse. They seemingly can't do anything right. At least they only have the rest of this quarter. Don't worry, fellas. It'll be over soon.
And the Tar Heels offense is back out on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Hey, I get that passing the football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players, get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. But only a 1-yard gain, so it's 3rd and 9 coming up. Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards. Well, he's been their go-to guy all game long. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. They go his way again, and it works out.
Back to throw. It's Sampson. Looking deep to the right side. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, North Carolina.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
North Carolina 67, UTSA 14.
Fields it just outside the goal line. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Here comes the UTSA offense back out there. This offense trying to bounce back. The last time out there, they surrendered a safety. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Pressured and dropped at the 8-yard line.
That's another sack. What a job by this defense. Even with this sizable lead here early in the 4th quarter, they are not letting up. They don't even see the score. They're still in that attack mode, and I love to see it.
So back to their own 9-yard line at 2nd and long. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Catch made across the middle by the running back. And he'll be brought down.
Man, isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out the space.
The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure worked. And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the North Carolina offense is back out there on the field. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid gain. Stay ahead of the chains.
And now the running back's got it again. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
They finally stop him. It's a huge gain down to the 23. And the Tar Heels line up on 1st and 10 now. To throw, it's Sampson. Looking to scramble. He'll wisely throw that one away. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Now it's 2nd down here. Off the RPO, caught to the right. Heading for the end zone. Touchdown, Tar Heels. This quarterback on fire today.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about. Whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line, the entire unit has been dominant.
He'll return it from inside the 5. Coverage team brings down the returner. Road Roadrunners offense is back out there now. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? And here's the handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play. They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Finds room at the 30. Tackle at the 35. Good enough for a 1st down.
Well, it's hard to be in man coverage when the quarterback has this kind of time to be able to navigate and find the open man. He finds his receiver pulling away from that defender, makes a nice throw and a 1st down.
And now the ball comes out. A disastrous, but breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch it? The defense has it. Off and running. Touchdown, UNC. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow. That is any defender's dream. Comes up with a fumble, takes it back to the house.
I can't believe the speed that this guy has to be able to score. I thought maybe he'd pick it up, maybe go a few yards, but instead he took it all the way to the end zone.
14.
And here's the return from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Roadrunners offense back out on the field now. Any hopes of staying alive in the playoff depend on making a play, scoring, and scoring quickly here. It's desperation time. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Didn't expect to lose 4 on the 1st down run. Set up now 2nd and 14. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Grabbed by the receiver. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Swarmed by the pass rush, a sack.
I'm surprised they're still throwing the football. At this point in the game, just run the football, work the clock, and get the heck out of here and get ready for next week.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. He'll field it close to midfield. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. And here comes the North Carolina offense back out onto the field. Great spot to start this drive for the offense. Looking to pass. It's Sampson. Quick throw to the left. Wide open downfield. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, North Carolina. Hope they had a month to get ready for this pitch and catch combo before the playoff game. They've had no answer so far.
A playoff game, national championship on the line. You know the old saying we used to always hear. Big-time players make big plays in big games, and he certainly is doing that today.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. On 1st and 10, he's going to throw. They trap him and sack him back at the 10. Went backwards on 1st down, so it's 2nd and long here from the 10. They'll run it here. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain. Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Sacked, dropped at the 3.
It is a sack party out there for this defense. Everything going their way. You know that this offense is going to try to throw the football down by such a big margin late in the game. And this defensive line is bringing the heat. They come up with another sack.
Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. And the Tar Heels offense is back out on the field. They've really protected home turf well here today. What a satisfying victory. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. And they've got him at the 4, but a big gain on that catch and run. Another big play for this offense, Kirk. They are not throttling back here, even with a comfortable lead in the 4th quarter.
This defensive coverage seems one step behind the entire game. Even when they call the right coverage, the offense has made the plays that they need to be able to put points on the board. Well, this offense has had a great day today. The game is out of reach. I'd be curious to know why the starting quarterback's even still in the game and why is he throwing the football?
Looks to the left. Pass caught. Touchdown, Tar Heels. They count the drive with 6 points. That's another passing strike from this quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ballgame.
Boy, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. The receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. And, man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up coverage because right now it is not working.
And the returner heads out of bounds. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. He'll hand it off. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Rough start to the drive. They lose 4. Makes it now 2nd down and 14. They'll feed the back again. The junior able to bring him down quickly. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Contact as he let the ball go. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down. The Roadrunners come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to the running back. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense...
Blitz and a quick sack.
This defense has been lights out today. Great job once again applying pressure on this quarterback. This poor quarterback, he doesn't know what he has seen today. Not able to get anything going to be able to try to compete in this.
They've got him. Again, he couldn't escape. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down just to get everybody on the same page. They'll kick it away here. Returner decides to fair catch this. Looking to throw. It's Sampson. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, UNC.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, it makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin from their own 11. Hand off to the back. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Boy, another tough call for this offense. Seems like everything that they've called is going in the wrong direction. I think they're just trying to get out of this one at this point.
Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoff.
Could take it all the way. And they've got him down at the 3. Big gain on that completion. Drops back to the shotgun, looking for an open man. Launching one to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, North Carolina. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.